5 top ways to test your sales team. I'm Aaron Ware, and I want to teach you guys how to turn your small business into a $20 million empire in under 3 years like I did. 5 ways you want to monitor your sales guys is A, they're going to get lazy, they're going to get sloppy from time to time. It's always important to stay on them, stay on top of their reporting, and I mean daily. Do not wait for weekly reports. Stay on them daily, make sure they're keeping their KPIs, making sure that they're making the phone calls, making sure that they're making the emails and the messages. Second thing is follow-up. Make sure these guys are on their follow-up game. If they keep getting an influx of fresh leads, guess what happens to the old ones? They lose their love for them, they lose their momentum, they don't really give a shit about them anymore, and you'll watch the conversion rates just slowly drop. It's kind of like a seesaw you're trying to balance for them is, you know, a bit of love on fresh leads, a bit of love on old leads. So you want to keep up that follow-up. So you've got riding the guys, making sure you're getting their KPIs and reporting done. You've got the follow-up game. The next thing I want to talk about is whenever I hear a sales rep go, oh, the leads are shit. First thing a salesman's going to tell you when their conversion rates start to drop is, oh, the leads are rubbish. I always personally jump on those trenches every now and again. I literally jumped in the trenches last week. I said, send me 10 leads, send me 10 fresh leads. And yeah, I jumped on there and I sit around in front of them and I quickly call them. They hear the way I talk to clients, they see the proposals I send out, and they hear when I'm getting those deposits and I'm getting those signatures, baby. I make sure that I jump in there and my conversion rates are always nearly double what the guys are doing. I set my expectations up here and I watch and I make sure that they're listening to me so that they can see there's nothing wrong with the leads, there's nothing wrong with the economy, there's nothing wrong with the company, it's them. And once they see that, you watch their conversion rates will start to change, and they also have a lot more respect for you as a boss. The next thing you want to make sure that you're following up on these guys is just that they're following the system. You might have a 5-part system where they're just getting, you know, a bit cocky and they might just do the first part and the last part, skipping all the guts of it all. You want to make sure that you're following your guys. It's kind of like why we have, you know, generals and lieutenants in the army. If we didn't need that, then we wouldn't have them. The reason why we have them is to keep people in line, to keep them keep following processes. Us as human beings, we just want to take, you know, the least path of resistance, and sometimes that means being a bit lazy. So if you're setting all these systems in place and you want to make sure that the guys are following them, otherwise, I guarantee you the second you turn your back, these guys are going to start skipping steps. And let's face it, sales guys is pretty known for being lazy. And the 5th thing, my favorite thing of all, is just to make sure that the guys have enthusiasm in their voice. It's so important when you hear these guys on the phone, make sure they have enthusiasm in their voice. When they're talking to clients, they're excited. If they're asking how they are, you're not hearing them go, yeah, good. They've got to have enthusiasm in their voice. They've got to sound excited, pumped to be working at your company.